Hello, my name is Demara Perry, and today I will be presenting my policy advocacy presentation. I will be presenting my presentation on the mask mandate policy that has been enacted by many states and cities across the U.S. As the total number of COVID-19 cases has surpassed 9 million and over 200,000 people have died in the past 10 months, many cities and states have enacted mask policies. But before I can continue, I would like to share or go more in depth on the worldwide social issue COVID-19. Caused by a coronavirus called SARS-CoV-2, that is SARS-CoV-2, COVID-19 is a deadly virus impacting millions of people worldwide. The coronavirus outbreak was declared a public health emergency of international concern by the World Health Organization in January of 2020. Since then, there have been many businesses and local governmental agencies that has closed down but has now reopened and are requiring people to social distance, wear masks, wash their hands, and cover their coughs and sneezes. 33 governmental states have now currently required people to wear face coverings in public areas to curb the spread of COVID-19. For example, in the state of Alabama, there has been a statewide order that took effect on July 16th and will now run through at least November 8th following the extensions by Governor Kay Ivey. This mask mandated policy covers people over age 6 in all indoor public spaces and in outdoor public areas where 10 or more people are gathered. The updated order also mandates masks for students in second grade and up when schools reopen. Another example goes into the state of Arkansas, where there is a statewide order. Governor Asia Hutchinson announced a statewide mask mandate at a July 16 press briefing. The order, which took effect on July 20th, exempts children under the age of 10. However, in the state of Georgia, there is no statewide mask mandated order. However, people are strongly encouraged to wear face coverings as practicable outside their home. Governor Brian Kemp revised his coronavirus health order August 15th to allow local governments to impose limited mask mandates, as Atlanta and several other jurisdictions have sought to do, reversing a month-old ban on such local orders. Cities and counties in the state of Georgia that have 100 or more confirmed COVID-19 cases per 100,000 people can enforce mask requirements on public property. Furthermore, wearing a mask targets the social issue COVID-19 by acting as a simple barrier to help prevent respiratory droplets from traveling into the air and onto other people when the person wearing the mask coughs, sneezes, talks, or raises their voice. These respiratory droplets can range in the size from larger droplets, some of which are visible, to smaller droplets. Small droplets can also form particles when they dry very quickly in the airstream. The spread of COVID-19 takes place between people who are in close contact with one another, within about 6 feet. Also through respiratory droplets, as mentioned, when it is produced when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or talks. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby or possibly be inhaled into the lungs. So wearing a mask helps to reduce the spread of COVID-19. I will now demonstrate how the CDC recommends how you should wear your mask correctly. Before one puts on their mask, they should wash their hands. After washing their hands, the CDC recommends that the mask go over your nose and mouth, and to ensure that it is under your chin. Try to snug it safely against the sides of your face. Make sure that you can breathe easily. Also, make sure that when you are talking, the mask does not move and it is snug tightly to your face. To take off your mask when you are at home, the CDC requires that you untie the strings behind your head or stretch the ear loops. Handled only by the ear loops are ties. Fold the outside corners together. And if it's a disposable mask such as this, throw it in the trash. However, if it is a cloth mask, you may place it in the washing machine. To wash a cloth mask, you may mix it with your regular laundry. Use regular laundry detergent in the appropriate settings according to the fabric label. If you decide to wash it by hands, wash your mask with tap water and laundry detergent or soap. Rinse thoroughly with clean water to remove detergent or soap. Then, after washing, dry your mask completely in a warm or hot dryer. Or if you want to air dry, hang your mask in direct sunlight to dry completely. If you cannot hang it in direct sunlight, hang or lay it flat and let it dry completely. Moving on, the strengths and weaknesses of the mask mandated policy. So to begin with, several strengths of wearing a mask includes it helps prevent people who have COVID-19 from spreading the virus to others. Another strength includes that masks are most likely to reduce the spread of COVID-19 when they are widely used by people in public settings. These public settings can include the grocery store, church, a family function, or an outing. On the contrast, a weakness of wearing masks could be, it would be difficult for a person who struggles with breathing to wear a mask. Children over 2 or 6 or 10, depending on the state, may have a difficult time with keeping the mask on. Lastly, another weakness would be individuals who may have disabilities may have a hard time with keeping their mask on or taking their mask off. Recommendations for policy change. A recommendation for change in the mask mandate policy would be requiring that the rest of the United States require that their citizens wear a mask. As I have mentioned, 33 states currently require people to wear face coverings. However, there are at least 50 states in the U.S. So a recommendation for policy change would be to require all 50 states to require their citizens to wear masks. Social workers can promote this change by advocating on their clients to wear masks and going out to these local meetings, reaching out to local governmental leaders to ensure that people are wearing masks in these cities and states. Thank you all, and you stay safe.